Once upon a time, on the island of Soda, all the engines were talking about the two new diesels. I don't like diesels. They're so grumpy. Yeah, said James. I don't even like diesels that much. But what about the other diesel? He's perfect. And plus he said, what if he's nice? Said Ellen. Well, then the two diesels. I'm gonna get the diesels. The new diesel was an American diesel from the USA. From the USA. Well, he was a new diesel. He was number 65 for the Power Pacific. Well, he's making his way to Soda, but then his engine broke down. Well, his driver said, well, your engine's broken. Well, at the end, so time we have. Well, they answered to top of bother that telephone. Oh, the new diesel's broken down and she's in the middle. Okay, I'll respond. I should retire. Well, so Thomas, Toby, will you make the new diesel? I'm not sure. Is he nice? Yes, he's super nice. I'm going to go ding, 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 ding. When will he be there? He's coming right down. Well, he made it all the way to the diesel. What's your name? Are you a diesel? Nope. I'm a steam tram. I'm an American diesel. So I will pull you. Is that the new engine? Yeah, Toby. But Toby's not from America. Okay. Well, you sit here in the yard before I come. Okay. Sir, what do I... Today you're gonna be hauling one rack open car for today. That's where you're gonna be hauling. Okay. And I'll get the elders to the rest. Harvey, you will be working in the yards. Shunting out. You'll be unloading stuff. Okay, yes sir, I will do it. Gordon, you have a express train. James, you have another goods train. With you have a goods train. Emily, you need to stay here and so you can move the diesel and then show him around soon when everybody's done. Okay. Thomas, working on your branch line. And Salty, your engine's broken down, so well, you are going to be here. And Edward, you're going to be the back. You're also going to double head with Thomas with his branch line. Percy shunting in the yards with Toby. Again. Well, all you guys do your jobs. Well, who should get on the turntable first? Not me. Or me. Well, all of us get on the turntable at once. Okay, we'll get all on the table. Okay, so one by one, I had to... Instead, James, you're going to be doubling with the Gordon Express. With Toby. You're going to be in the triple header. Okay. Tap that crown sheet again. Swell the diesel. Diesel moved onto the other siding. So, James and Gordon, they're so excited, but the express cars weren't. Push them, throw it off the rails. They're acting like troublesome trucks. Okay, we all need to get into the double. Okay, we're all got to be coupled after we turn. The car was coupled. So now James is going to be in the middle. And Gordon in the lead. I told you every express train needs to be in the lead of the train. So, well, then the three engines moved with the express train, but they weren't coupled. Well, what will we do now? Since they're not coming. Okay. I'll ring the tower. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Another phone call? Not again. Oh, so well, I'll answer. They're not coupling together. The coupling's broke, so well. Maybe he will be moved on the goods service. The goods train. James will be moved on to the goods train, and Toby will move to the goods train too, and the other and Gordon will still will be on the branch line. Why I have to be on that wall? I have to be on that long line. I'm just gonna go run out. There's people's vacuum controllers. Train inspectors. They don't argue it now. Well, you do it. What about this? It's gonna be canceled. But what about Henry? He is away at Victor's town, so well he won't come back again. Oh. Well, I will pull the. Yeah, we like to pull good strings. A good string. I don't like good string. A good train. A good train. Every time I hold a good train, then I always crashed. James imagined I just crashed. I have an idea. Well, he would decided to buffer up to the cars super hard. Hold him back. We don't want to be on the track. Hold him back. We don't want to be on the track. Boom, 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 boom. Until James moved. We also noticed there's a broken track ahead. Stop. Hold, push him forward. Okay? It's too late. Whoa! Help me! Whoa! He was wobbling on the track until his car's uncoupled and is unlive. Help me! I'm off the tracks. Help me until he crosses back onto the main track. But his brakes were broken. Help me! Help until there was a stop right there and says, stop it all around where Solel, there was too late. Whoa! Until he made a turn. Hell. And then he jumped off the cliff and then he fell down the mountain. Help me. Oh no. And his tender uncle, oh, help me, oh no. Well, he landed on his wheels on the mountain. And then his driver got some injuries on his foot, his leg, and his arm. So well, the fireman called 911, and then the cars weren't there. Well, 911 was served on the diesel engine. They put the siren on the diesel, and the diesel engine was pushing a car. Until they figured out what happened. And the cars, they were over the tracks, and they figured out there was a gap in the track. So well, then they repaired the track. They would slip. Well, instead they would slip the track in. They were trying to fix but they finally got it. So well, it was also pulled up to the diesel engine. And then the trucks were, the eyes of the trucks, they came out. So, well, they couldn't talk either or bump until they became the silent truck. So, well, then they were trying to couple the trains together, and then they continued. They continued over the tracks. They continued over the track, but they didn't give up. So well, they were about to make it through. Then the rescuers came to save the firemen. The drivers. Well, they found the space where James landed. Then they got the firemen, and then they got a rope to get the train up. So, well, instead, they used the crane to pick up James's tender. James's tender was raised high into the air. Then they pulled it, and then James's tender was coupled up to the car. So while they were trying to connect James's tender up, so they were trying to connect it, but they kept trying. While they were so well, they tried until they did the best way to do it. They latched it together, and then the crane, they would finally pick up the engine. The engine was raised and then low, and then coupled up to the tender. Well, but the tender didn't couple up. So well, since the air was not in, so well instead, it was pushed with the truck. So they were the truck that they came with. So well, they hitched it up to James. So they hitched it up to James. Well, they hitched it up to James, and then they would push James and his tender they pushed it all the way to the yards. But it was so heavy. Well, they kept trying and trying. But what they would do it like this. It was they left the cars, and they would push and push James with the diesel. Well, they kept trying and trying, and they were until this was James' first time being pushed by a diesel engine. And that was the story of James and the diesel engine. The end.